Well, hi there, everyone. Welcome to a World Cup derby here in Dallas. The clash of the two Iberian neighbours, Portugal and Spain. We've only beaten them half a dozen times down the years. Morocco against France, we've got Norway against England, and of course the winner here will play the USA or Belgium. Well, every game is competitive at this level, Andy, of course, but there is, one senses, an extra edge between the supporters as much as the players. So the team news for you. Portugal's one change from their Titanic without conceding in the World Cup, none conceded in this tournament. It's the same side which he knows that he's not quite what he was, but he knows he's still got plenty to give. It's Spain kick-off. Portugal really historically are the underdogs. So they have got that old team to get the band back together. Spain looking to please them here. And Oyarzabal apologising for not playing to the left, but in the form he's in, why not have a shot?
Yeah.
And here come Portugal, looking to strike the first blow here. There's a raw drive from João Cancelo. Didn't claim the keeper touched it. I think the officials have gone on with that. That's very positive.
Yeah, he's another one that likes to gallop, charge forward, particularly.
Sorted out by Rodri, back area, and here's Dani Olmo. And the flag has stayed down. And it doesn't go up. Oyarzabal, the man in form, wondering quite how he spurned this chance.
Oh, it's brilliant football. The one-touch stuff there, Dani Olmo right in that number 10 position. Got away with it. There's a lot of that goes on in the modern game, an awful lot.
Well, here is Ronaldo. He works the goalkeeper from a tight angle.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot to beat Unai Simon from that sort of angle. I wondered if he could have hit this first time.
But it was a bold run, typical of the man. And here comes Lamine Yamal, typical of him. Oh, and that's a tremendous save.
What a brilliant passage of football
Diogo
that was.
Costa.
Both sets, both teams. Nuno Mendes so close, and then that's exactly what I mean, Martin, about when he attacks Nuno Mendes, somebody has got to be there to cover. Lamine Yamal had the first strike.
Well, both Pedri, the goalkeeper saved. Dani Olmo with the header. There was improvisation by Diogo Costa. There's an offside flag in the end. I'm not quite sure which bit of play he flagged for.
I think here's Dani Olmo just there. Look. Pau Kubasi is who tries to get on the end of that, which made life very difficult there for Diogo Costa.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very good in the air still. And so too, João Felix coming down back. A clever try from Ronaldo to try and just knock it over his shoulder into an unguarded net. João Felix paid a price for his bravery getting to the ball and crashed into the hoardings. Look at Ronaldo now.
Yeah, Unai Simon there came for the initial cross and was floundering a little bit. He did well to get a fingertip on that João Felix nod back to Ronaldo and then make that stop.
We could go on all day about what the modern player does, but I think there's an advantage to be gained. Scoring a goal is the best way to get an advantage. Off the bar. Nuno Mendes, deflection along the way.
To let fly from that sort of distance. Watch this, he hits this nice and hard, he really does. And it's Pedro Porro. You're always tempted.
Well, Dani almost found space again and found Oyarzabal. Couldn't quite switch it. And then...
yeah, there's a fan on the receiving end of that one from Rodri. And I think you can see Dani Olmo on the right side of the screen there saying, let's keep the ball.
Again, it's catching practice. Well, Unai Simon, but Portugal win it back again. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Spain are caught a little bit out of shape. And then neither one thing or the other from João Cancelo. Neto. Cucurella miles out of position. Pedro Neto across. And, well, it wasn't the worst ball because it's gone out for a throw.
Yeah, Alex Baena's lucky there because he's the one that gives the ball away. And Cucurella, look, on the left of the screen, has gone past him. Now, all of a sudden, Pedro Neto has got the ball absolutely where he wants.
João Felix. Ronaldo, can he reach it? Only tentatively. Small margins.
Yeah, all good one. It's the right idea from João Felix.
Pedro Neto's just towed it into Spain's path. Pedri!
Oh. There's a chance. That's a great situation. Yeah, poor giveaway.
Thanks, Bayana. Cancelo trying to get it away, didn't get it away. It was angling across.
Yeah, no real sting in the shot.
Bayana. Nimal Porro has got there, and no one attacking it.
Someone's got to get in there.
That's where we are lacking goals. If
yeah.
no one, he's looking at it thinking, I mean, Cucurella likes to get into goal-scoring positions, the opposite fullback. He's just standing and it's just see him on the edge of your picture. And it's a game that needs some stardust, and he very nearly supplied it. He's dipping, whipping, and needed saving.
Certainly did. Hit it hard, didn't he?
Coutinho. Oh, that's a good effort. Bruno Fernandes knew what was on. He knew if he got a good connection, he was within range, even from an awkward angle.
Yeah, he certainly did. He did really well, actually, to get his body in.
Got rid of it, but then he's fooled us all because he made a run behind off the ball. Oh, here's Dani Olmo. Can he find the shot? I think it was a decent shot, but the block was there.
What a block, Ruben Diaz. Brilliant work. Nelson Semedo goes to ground to try and block.
It's a lovely ball from Yamal. Ferran Torres. He's suddenly finding a position or two. They're asking for handball here.
You know, and Emerick Laporte was in that position where this ball ends up. That's interesting to see whether that does touch Renato Viega's arm. Let's have a look from this. It kind of went underneath his arm almost, didn't it? Might have brushed the side of his chest.
We're into the 6 added minutes before extra time. Ferran Torres, we might not need extra time. It's brilliantly finished by the versatile Mikel Merino. No wonder in emergencies you can stick the midfield man up top, because that's what he does. And the later you get in front in a game like this, the better it is. And this is pretty late, Andy Townsend.
Oh, it's very late. As soon as this guy came on, I said that he's got a knack, he's got a habit, Mikel Merino, of scoring big goals. By him, actually. That's the goal scorer. Now watch him drifting forward, times his run perfectly. Too wide, the two central defenders too far apart, and he's right between them. And with that left foot, he touched that brilliantly, coolly, past the goalkeeper. And that is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting a long time for a team to create something significant. But Spain have just found it.
Well, it's more and more the way in football. Leave it to the substitutes. Mikel Merino's manager, and it does. Well, it doesn't. It goes wide to Conceição. It's a decent ball in too. The complaints in his own clubmates. That is a whisker.
Yeah, maybe if it'd been anybody else, Martin, a little bit taller, look, can just get above that, climb a little bit higher, they might have been able to pop that in the net.
This to stay in the World Cup. Oh! And they're out. Spain are through. The derby in Dallas with this Iberian flavour has gone the way of the bigger nation. But the champions of Europe are still alive in the World Cup by the narrowest of margins. Yet another late goal. And it's Portugal 0, Spain 1, the end of the road for the